So, but if you are yourself throughout like the time that you're with them, that's what people would remember you, and that's what people would love you.
Yes, and both you and Bretman are proud to be Filipino, right?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Roy.
Yes.
Nikki here.
Hello.
Let's talk about your profession. In your opinion, what makes a good makeup artist?
I would say I'm pretty versatile as a makeup artist.
Mhm.
I do glamour, and I also do special effects.
Mhm.
So in that department, I have best of both worlds. Because I myself am a big fan of Halloween makeup. So if you guys can check out my Instagram, you would see I would paint like myself as a cartoon character, like Buzz Lightyear. Like I had my boyfriend, be my model, and I turned him into Buzz Lightyear and Woody from Toy Story. I actually painted. When he was closing his eyes, I would paint the eyeball here so it looks more
Right.
animated. So it's really cute because I always tell people there's a lot of makeup artists right there that can do glamour, but very few can do special effects makeup. So in that department,
Yes.
if you do both, you're a triple threat.
Mm. So going back to my question, so is it safe to say that to be a good makeup artist, you have to be very versatile, something like that?
Good question. I feel to be a good makeup artist, you need to know everything. You have to be knowledgeable with every aspect of makeup because there's color correcting. There's different type of eyeshadow. There's different looks. There are different eras. Because as a makeup artist, you are the bus driver. People would pay to sit on your chair and trust you. So, but with that being said, if you know the knowledge of makeup, you can't either go wrong. So I always tell people before you start makeup, you have to ask a lot of questions. Hey, what did you come here for? What's your skin type? What is your best makeup? What would you like to look? Because of a lot of times I've encountered before that their makeup smoky eyes is different in the picture and in their head.
Right.
So so it's very crucial for you to actually make sure that you know what you're talking about, because at the end of the day, they trust who you are. And if you know your ground about makeup, because it took me 10 years. I've been doing makeup for 10 years, but I have my fair share with makeup mistakes that I'm proud about, because it helped me better myself as a makeup artist. There's times that I've done makeup before, I was like, wait a second, I think I need to improve. But those experience helped me be a better makeup artist as I am now.
Mhm. You've mentioned about skin tone. What's the challenge in doing makeup of people with different skin tone?
Actually, you have to know their underlying undertone, because especially here in Sephora, what's a good thing that I like about working for Sephora, we don't know who our client until they show up in the door. They don't have any picture. They would only have their name. They only have their full name. Like, for example, Maggie Smith for a full face makeover. But you don't know how Maggie Smith would look like until they open the door. So with that being said, you have to know how to work with certain, nationality, because sometimes, especially with darker skin tone, it's very tricky. Because you don't want them to look very ashy or very the paso looking, it's really weird. So understanding if they're really dark, you have to lean on warmer colors, like for example, orange hue would actually look good with their eyeshadow. The moment that you do gray, it would look like dark circles. It would look horrible. So with that being said, you have to know which. It's kind of like the color, kind of like blue cancels out orange, and then green cancels out like red. So it's just knowing the color wheel, I think, would help you know what the underlying undertone with every skin tone. Especially with us Asian, most of us are yellow undertones. So a lot of times we need to have neutral, because if you put yellow on yellow, the chances are you would look like a banana. So it's very important to trust me. I've seen my younger self, as I thought about it, because I've done so many countless faces, but looking back, I was like, oh God, I wish I could just, tweak a little bit of that. But again, those are the sometimes it would make you better.
Mhm. So basically, what you do is an art. Yeah.
Definitely. Like
So you consider
100%.
yourself as an artist.
Yes.
Of course, you talk about your expertise as a makeup artist and your background, but apart from the things that you've mentioned, what are the real challenges of being a makeup artist, especially that you're really exposed to different people, people of different background.
I would say the biggest challenge is like, making sure that you stay true to yourself
Mm-hmm.
and don't, like, be hard on yourself. Like, a lot of times, like, I've seen fellow makeup artists like break down because like they're so hard on themselves. I said, you know what, be yourself, because if you stay true to yourself, you will flourish. Because as for me, I need to feel and look confident, because especially if I'm going to be working with high profile clients or even normal people, like the moment that you feel their trust, then you're like, it's going to make easier everything for you. The ride of the whole thing will be smooth and sailing. So for me, I think the challenges that people like me or other fellow makeup artists actually encounter is being too hard on themselves. Like, just makeup doesn't have any rules. Like, bend it. So I always tell people, just like, like makeup, like, like it just depends on how you perceive itself. Like, it's evoking emotions without even telling a word, even telling a word.
Nice. For my final question, you have already mentioned a few names, local celebrity names, and you said it was Rufa May Quinto was the first local celebrity that you work with. So, sino pa yung mga local celebrities na na-meet mo that you did their makeup, and who among them is your favorite?
Oh, great question. So for me, so let's start it with the main girl, which is Rufa May. And then I met LJ Moreno Alapag, which is her best friend.
Mhm.
After LJ, I met Mads, which is Carla Humphreys.
Mm.
And, she is stationed in LA now. So, and after that, I met, because what happened is I shot a magazine with Rufa May, her very first US magazine here, and I met the photographer named Vincent Gotti, he's very well known here in the States, and his art is spectacular. So I've gotten a chance to work with him, and because of him, I've had the chance to work with Sherry Hill, like Angel Jones, which is the mom of Tony Labrusca for their
Mhm.
youth magazine, and then I did Donita Rose.
Yeah.
Really cute. She's one of my fave. And I did Maria Isabel Lopez, which is Miss Universe 1982. And I did who else? So I did Sherry Hill, and the very one that I'm really proud about is I did Jinky Pacquiao before the
Jinky
fight.
Pacquiao.
Yeah, I was so amazed at this. When I did her, we went to LA, and before the fight, like what I mentioned, I got to have the privilege to do her makeup, and I had the best time. She was amazing. It was my first time meeting her, but overall, the experience was spectacular. I had the best time of my life. She was quiet at first, but afterwards, we were like joking around. We were like laughing together, and she would just give me tips because I didn't know that she has a makeup and skincare line sa Pilipinas.
Mm.
And yeah, it was really cool. Like I had the best time with her.
Do you have a dream celebrity that you'd like to do the makeup of?
Whether it's Hollywood or whether it's local. Which one would you like?
Both.
Both? Oh, perfect. So I would say for celebrities, which is Filipino celebrities, I would be honored to do Pia or Beatrice Gomez, our contender for Miss Universe
Mhm.
2021, because I like how she is the very first open bisexual woman competing in the crown, and I myself is a proud member of LGBTQ plus, and it would be amazing for me to hopefully one day paint her face Yeah.
The other one is Pia Wurtzbach, right?
Yeah, Pia Wurch, because I really like when I do faces that they have a lot of advocacy. I like Pia's advocacy when on her reign before, like for Miss Universe because of AIDS. Like she's really like like a good spokesperson about that. And for me, I like painting really good human being with good cause. For me, it would be an honor for that.
Right.
Yeah, you also did Rabiya Mateo, right?
Yes, oh my
Roy?
God, thank you yes, I did Rabiya Mateo when she had a meet and greet in Fremont, California after she competed in Miss Universe.
Roy, baka pwede mi share yung magazine. Baka pwede na lang.
Yeah, for sure. Wait, before I do that, is I want to answer the last question for him is who is my very favorite celebrity. I would say I feel fortunate that many celebrities have given me a chance to glam them up, and each became my favorite essay for different reasons. Some give me advice on how to stay relevant in public eye and how to keep my reputation respectable. So some have also shown me makeup tricks, which I told you guys about, which I really appreciated because that kept me humble as my career flourishes and grows. Without being said, they're all my favorite because I always go with the feeling like the expert when I'm doing their makeup, but leave with the feeling like I gain a new friend.
Thanks, Roy.
Okay.
And share ko lang ha, this is my San Francisco magazine that they feature. Cool.